Please leave a message after the tone.
You got several questions due. Your life is going down the tubes. What do you do when you need advice?
This is where it gets good. Good night.
What am I fighting for?
So turn down the lights, pick up the phone and leave a message for the new
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Nude Clan After Dark. After no phone calls, apparently.
What?
Yeah. I am your host, Caleb Schweiss.
Caleb Craig.
And Cameron. Today, visited by none other
Then Jacob.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, it's great to bring a guest on when we don't have any questions.
Yeah, it's the perfect
Fantastic,
time.
even.
The perfect time to bring a guest on. We do have some questions on the Discord, though, so we can always access those.
And then maybe
Guys.
if we get anyone actually listening, we'll let someone chat a question to us, hopefully. If
Yeah.
someone does join for our first re-stream.
Fucking call us.
So, first up on questions. I don't think we answered this one. It feels... No, I don't think we did. What do you do if you take a dump at work and you clog the toilet?
We did answer that.
Did we answer that?
He called in and had that question.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I don't
answering
remember
that.
answering
I
that
remember
either.
something about it, but... Okay, favorite Always Sunny episode?
I mean, what you do is sleep.
Okay.
I've only seen 2 of them, and the one...
I've seen a handful, and they're all pretty funny.
I saw the first one, and I saw the Nightman thing. And that one was
Dayman.
Nightman cometh.
and that was better than the first episode, so I guess that one.
Nightman.
Yeah, first season is good, but they pale in comparison.
I
to
don't
the rest of the
remember
show.
what my favorite one is, but I do really like the one where they'd wrestle. Where they start the wrestling thing. You remember that one?
Yeah, for the American troops.
And then Danny
Trash
DeVito
Man.
becomes Trash Man. Yeah, that was
both-
Um,
And Dennis is trying to get them to be warbirds, and it turns into like eagles. And
yeah.
the one episode, I don't remember the name of it, but where they have the inspector come by and
Trolley work.
Yeah, and then he has to do everything he can do so they pass inspections.
Yeah, it's all done in almost one shot.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I quite enjoyed that. But again, I've only seen a handful of episodes.
Yeah.
I do plan at some point watching it all the way through because I feel like that's a show I would enjoy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
you
fine.
and Schweiss need to.
I don't know. I watched, I think a much funnier show, based on what I've watched, is Silicon Valley. And I think everyone should watch that.
Well, I'll watch that if you watch.
I quite enjoy Silicon
Always
Valley.
Sunny is like the Seinfeld successor.
Seinfeld
so,
and Greg.
Because it's like a show about nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the other episode I watched was The Implication.
It's not that anything's going to happen.
It's not
to
that
him, but
anything. It's just the
that
implication.
you're out on a boat, and something
so,
could happen.
Someone was telling me how they had an idea to, if they were ever get married, they'd propose on a hot air balloon. I'm like, great, it's the implication,
Yes.
and they didn't get it, and I didn't feel like I wanted to explain that to them.
Yep.
It's just the implication.
My favorite episode is Charlie McDennis is the one where they made up a board game that they have to play. So it's pretty good because there's challenges and levels that they have to go through. One is ridicule, and so that it happens to the D, and she has to deal with them calling her a bird and a whole bunch of things for hours on end.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not allowed to talk or ask any questions during specific parts of the challenges, and Danny DeVito's character does.
Okay.
And so the rule is you have to eat a cake, but it's not a cake that's baked. It's the ingredients to a cake.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my favorite episode.
Well, I guess I should actually try to watch it.
Yeah, it's
So-
on Hulu. All of it.
No, I don't.
There was-
that's
there
the
was
one
one- there was an
streaming
episode-
account I won't ever have.
You do have Spotify Premium. You have free Hulu. Yeah,
I have. I'm paying for the family account, but
on
Spotify Family. Yeah,
What
Well,
family?
If you don't, I'll
my
Friends.
family.
send you the
Well, like your
account.
mom
I'll
and
share
stuff?
it.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I feel like you should still have it because I have it with mine.
I guess I'll give it a try, but I don't like having a streaming service where you pay for it, but then still have to. Like
Right, but if you're
advertisements.
paying for premium, you.
But I just don't watch that much TV in general.
Oh, I don't either.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying I have it. I logged on and I was like, wow, cool, and then I just never used. I've never used it.
Yeah,
But
Good
if you
deals
want
out
to-
there.
There's a lot of good
Last
shows
Black
on
Friday,
there.
I just have
set up
friends.
They have a lot of good
for
movies on there
$1.
too.
like I'd watch it with someone. I just wouldn't pursue it.
They got,
on my own.
they got Ninja Scroll on there
Greg,
too.
you watch a lot of fucking TV though. I can't. TV is just so boring to me. I don't know.
Yeah, you're up there on those hog points with TV seasons.
Yeah.
So,
Am I really?
yeah.
Probably. I mean, fuck you. You got to keep up on
Well,
your
I mean,
shows.
you're not compared to Thy Death Wife, but
Yeah, but she's a woman, so
I haven't really watched a lot of newer shows. I keep going back to like Futurama and stuff.
like
I just-
Alex
yeah,
watches a lot of TV.
I just started watching that BoJack Horseman on Netflix.
Yeah, that seems like a show that probably would have gone on Adult Swim if Adult Swim wasn't such a failure. Because it's like
with,
a random.
Brickleberry and
No, it's not. It's more sophisticated than any of the shows that have been on.
Oh God, more sophisticated.
Well, it's not like a bunch of toilet humor.
What is
and
this,
stuff.
Rick
like,
and Morty?
No,
where
not-
the fan base
no,
is
like,
like
there's-
it's for a higher brow.
No,
of
it's just like
comedy.
there's not.
Oh, geez, Rick.
Yeah.
It's not like those where like it's just a bunch of gags. It's like a. It's hard to describe. It's like a drama that has some comedy in it, but it's like a cartoon.
Yeah, and it's like nothing tells me highbrow humor like a guy that's a literal shit in the show. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's pretty fucking highbrow. Let me tell you, that's a higher level of intellect. To,
Those people
Oh,
who
yeah,
think
intellect is
those people
awkward
who
to
think that
enforce, right?
like
That's a
Rick and
high
Morty
Dirty
is
Sanchez
intelligent
right there.
humor
Dirty
is-
Sanchez
they're-
brow.
They're dumb.
yeah, they're just fucking assholes.
I mean, there are some smart jokes in there, but there's a lot of really dumb ones.
yeah, it's not a bad show. It's just the fan base is a bunch of fucking
Yeah.
retards.
Like, yeah, they thought Pickle Rick was like the height of comedy.
Yeah, Cameron does too, apparently.
No, I'm laughing at thinking Pickle Rick is the height of comedy. I mean, it's like the most fucking slapstick, episode of theirs, to date. I mean, it's funny, but it's
Yeah,
not like highbrow funny. It's funny because he's a fucking pickle.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it was funny for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Everyone knows the pinnacle of comedy is Monty Python's The Holy Grail.
I was thinking you were going to say that. I was thinking the same.
Is that
I don't
the
know if it's
only Monty
pinnacle of
Python movie you've
Probably.
seen?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Okay, you need to
Dude,
watch
okay.
The Life of Brian.
You need to know. He needs to watch The Flying Circus as well.
Flying Circus, Life of Brian, and The Meaning of Life.
The Flying Circus
not
because he
Meaning of
needs he
Dude,
needs
Meaning
to watch.
of Life has some comedy in it.
Yeah, the Meaning of Life as well. Yeah.
One.
It is.
No, he needs to see that French man eat himself to death.
Yeah, that one was funny. That's
Yeah.
a good
It
one.
is awful.
Do you remember the days of people quoting Monty Python endlessly, Cameron? Were you around then?
Yeah, I think I contributed to that.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. I was so fucking done with that shit. Like, for
No,
so
because
long in Springville. Like,
for the longest time that Craig and I fucking loved all of the Monty Python stuff. Like we would when we had to do a project, we would always wrap it up or whatever with the Bright Side of Life song and
God,
stuff
I
like
love that
that.
song.
And then later
Eric Idle is a genius.
And then later for one of my classes, for my multimedia class, we had to do like a director spotlight type thing, and of course I did, Monty Python and all that stuff.
yeah.
So I had to watch a whole bunch of their stuff. Yeah, the Life of Brian is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
if you
don't know.
love all the songs,
Mm.
you got to praise Eric Idle.
Eric Idle.
'Cause
Not
he's a
all of
fucking
them.
genius.
Having them on repeat will make you
And it's always, I mean,
He's my favorite Python.
if you ever just watch Monty Python, like every time you get to enjoy it somewhat differently, and it's just better too when you notice how many of different roles each person is playing too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the first time I watched Holy Grail, I was like, oh, that was pretty good. And then the second time I watched it, I was fucking dying. Okay, this is
because you start
really,
noticing more.
Yeah.
really fucking good. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great movie.
God. Yeah, dude, Eric Idle. It's the greatest.
All right, there's another one in here. It's like a 2-second one. Does your cat make too much
John
noise?
Cleese is pretty good, too.
Any cat that makes any noise makes too much noise.
Yeah, fuck cats.
So they do. Dogs are worse, though.
It depends on the cat.
I hate dogs, too. I hate dogs
Your cat
more.
definitely makes the
Your cat
noise.
fucking yells
Yeah.
when it wants something.
Yeah.
My cat is so quiet.
Yeah, Cam's is quiet. The one that I used to have was quiet.
My cat, he has a whisper meow, and that's his like main meow. And he only gets loud when I take forever getting out of my room in the morning because he's hungry, and that's the only time he'll ever get loud.
Yeah, and then all dogs that aren't pugs are extremely loud.
Yeah, I can't. I honestly, I kind of hate dogs. Like, I like the idea of having like a friend that's an animal, but I also hate it because they're loud.
Get
Like,
a pug.
I've
Pugs are
never-
the perfect dog.
I hate it, dude. I fucking hate noise. I just hate noise, I think, is what I'm discovering.
I think you just have a lot of
I want to be
I
deaf.
think you just have a lot of hate in your life, and
Yeah.
you just need to find a way to release it. What better
Yeah.
way than have a dog who's just happy and exuberant about life, or a bird where it just screams incessantly?
Okay,
Yeah, bird.
I'm
Yeah,
hoping
that's
you
what I
mean
mean.
that like their happiness will rub off onto him, and not that they'll be a target for abuse.
Yeah, because I know one of them.
The cat is already a target for abuse, and
Not as much anymore, thank God. We're making it. We're painting a good, solid picture here.
I don't know.
fucking throwing a cat around the house.
Well, no, tossing him outside mostly. No, he's really loud, and he's just like,
Dude,
so.
you can hear him from inside when he's outside. Like, that's the fucking.
on the audio
he's like the
recordings of
loudest
episodes.
cat I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he
Wayland is a very loud cat.
Yeah, and he gets lonely, so he'll like call to you until
He's
you
like-
come to him. And
He's
I'm
like part
fuck that.
banshee.
Yeah, I hate it, dude.
He's such a cuddly cat, though.
Dude, there was one
He
day
is.
where Jace came down to us and told us that he threw Wayland out his window because he got tired of him.
What?
Yeah,
Holy
And
shit.
It's not a red flag.
He was just sitting on the porch waiting for us to let him in. And I was like, "The fuck happened?" He just like landed and like he was just out there like meowing to get let in. And I'm like, "Dude, you can't throw the cat out the window!" Like, holy shit!
He's learning behavior from somewhere.
No, I think he's just tired of the cat's fucking noise and tossed him out. But I can't remember who ruined the screen to that window. I think it might have been Dwayne.
I mean,
no
he
screen
did.
on
Wasn't he
one
the
of
one
the
who wanted to
windows.
put?
Oh, he
Yeah,
did put the
AC
AC. That's
in
where
that
it went.
window.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't think I think something happened to the fucking screen.
You should probably put a screen back in because you have a
I
kid
mean, if
living
the
in that
cat's
room
gonna
now.
get chucked out, yeah.
Yeah, put a fucking screen back in there.
I mean, it's not gonna keep a kid in, but I mean, it might dissuade him from
Put some fucking
possibly-
iron bars on
Yeah,
that window.
yeah. And I was
the
like, I
housing
guess
authority would love that one.
I guess cats always land on their feet. I mean, if it's high enough though, they still die. It's like,
Yeah, and then surprised Wayland
Wayland's
didn't
practically
get hurt.
immortal, man. That dude,
Yeah.
he's like murdered other cats.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, dude, and he just barely disappeared for like 3 days, and he came back last night. And of course, he didn't shut the fuck up. And I'm like, Wayland, look, I'm not excited to see you. I was like, every time I open the door, I'm like, oh, you didn't die, huh? All right, come on in. And then he's like meowing like it's been so long, and he's trying to catch up. And I'm like, look, fucker, like if you would have just stayed here and not did whatever you did for the last 3 days, you would have seen me and you wouldn't be so stoked on me. It's 4 a.m. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to go to sleep. Like, God damn it. And he was just upstairs just calling, and I'm like, dude.
Yeah, there was one time when I was living here, he followed me a good distance when I was walking around doing the
Yeah.
Pokemon thing. Like,
He's got some range.
He fucking, yeah. He's got big old territory.
Yeah, man. And, sometimes he comes back wounded, and sometimes I'm like, I wonder what happened, you know?
He defending his territory, which is probably half of Provo by now.
Yeah, I can't. He's like some fucking ringleader, and that's why he's so loud. Is because he's like exerting his dominance on me. But I just don't care when I'm trying to go to sleep. You know, it's exciting that you own that much land as a cat. But
he takes you outside. You see,
yeah, everything the
everything the light
touches.
touches
Yeah.
is mine.
Yeah,
It is for our family. I did this.
yeah. So I mean, he is way too loud, but
The new leader of the exiled lands.
yeah, that's right. That's right. You guys didn't bring it up. or I didn't bring it up.
Well, this is After
Jacob
Dark. We have
personally
we have no qualms about bringing up Conan on After Dark for a moment.
Yeah, everybody loves it when we talk about Conan too.
Just on the main episode.
Every
Like,
45
we
minutes.
haven't heard a single person be angered by the constant Conan talk.
Nope,
so.
nope.
Yeah.
I'm not here. I'm not here at this particular moment.
Bum, 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 bum,
Yeah.
bum, 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 bum.
Wait, Jake, have you seen the Conan movie?
Not
Conan
for
the
a long
Barbarian?
time.
But you have seen it?
Yes. Yes.
See, Cam, you're just the weird one out. I gotta
Yeah,
lend
me
it.
and
To,
Dad-
I gotta lend it to you when I give you
I
the other
mean-
Ghibli movies.
Yeah, do it.
Me and my dad watched a
Gotta watch
whole
it.
lot of old 80s and 90s action films. That's what me and him lived for with Dolph Lundgren and Arnold Schwarzenegger. And yeah.
Ah, those are good.
All right.
Any Jean Claude
Any
Van
other
Damme
questions?
movies?
Quite a few, yeah.
Bloodsport.
Yes, of course. Bloodsport.
God, I love Bloodsport.
If we're running out of questions in the Discord, I know Bob has posted a couple on the chat.
He says, does Schweiss just control Nude Clan Cam's Twitter account? Mostly with the auto tweets.
We answered
It's-
that. No, but I have a decent amount of my own tweets I'll do every now and then, but the auto tweets are definitely because Joe hooked up my Twitter account to whatever we use to auto tweet. I don't know why
Yeah,
Craig's doesn't do
everybody should. From
it.
New
How come
Clan.
yours doesn't do that?
Because they haven't connected my thing to
I
it.
thought that was like everyone was getting that done.
No, it's a matter of 2 seconds, but it'll never be done.
For what? Everyone's auto tweets?
Yeah, just add everybody's.
Yeah, we should just do
Handle.
it through the fucking like.
It's a good thing that
Nude
my
Clan
account's in
one.
there since I have the most Twitter followers. So
It's true, you do.
Yeah, I'm surprised those haven't been like
Thought
deleted
alert.
after all this time. You know what I mean?
Maybe some of them were real.
Well, yeah, some of them are obviously real.
more recently, yeah, a larger and larger portion of them are real people.
Okay, let's see. Joe said,
Did we ever tell you what happened?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
he said, can he guest review Diablo 4?
And then I kind of like figured it out too. That's because they were all fake accounts. Like there came a point I'm like,
Yeah, every
They're
once
all
in a
fake.
while when I'm like bored and I want to see some tits at work on break or something, I'll just like scroll through Cameron's fake accounts and be like, how many accounts do I got to look at before I find tits? It's usually single digits. Sometimes double, but usually single.
all right,
It's like that's got to be so fun, you know. You're like in this third world country, and you
And
get
you-
this
you come to
job
find out that
where you
the-
set up these accounts and you get to look up porn and like put the porn on the account, and
that,
it's like
to me that
yes.
sounds like it's a red flag of getting it shut down fast.
True. Maybe that's. I mean, if you think about it,
I don't know.
they get
this-
paid for followers. So when people lose followers, they come back.
Come to
get
find out
more.
that some of those accounts are real.
and they're just recycling. It's like creating more work for yourself, but you're getting paid continually. So yeah, maybe those are the masterful ones, the ones that find the titties and put them on there because they get blocked, and then the people are like, "Oh my god, my follower account's too low." Then they pay for more, and then they get to look at more titties and put more titties on more fake accounts. They get pulled down.
That's the whole reason why they do it.
That's a good life. That's a way to live. That's something to. It's not.
Strive for in
It's not. It
I'm
doesn't.
scrolling through here and I have yet to see any.
It doesn't pay well, but it's an honest living.
and,
you know?
and again, a lot of these are real,
Is it taking priority with people you've interacted first?
probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll have to get down into the depths.
I don't mind Diablo 4. I mean, you got to.
It's going to be a while.
As
out.
long as he
It's a long
knows that
time
that's
out.
going to
25.
probably be like a PS5 game.
Yeah. No, I mean,
I looked at an article that like they announced it at Blizzard and whatnot, but they said they were kind of giving people a taste of it, but it's like they also did not give like a date when it's going to be out, and they say, hey, it's going to be a while. So we're
Yeah,
probably
they
looking
basically
like
said it's not coming out anytime soon,
Yeah.
which means it's going to be at least 2 years, I'm thinking.
oh, it's going to be longer than that.
so.
2025.
Joe, if you wanted to,
well,
pick
they
a
already have
different
like
game
a
to guest
demo
review
for
a
it,
little sooner.
so
Dude, Diablo 3 took so fucking long after they announced that they were making it. It was like a long time. Diablo 3 took for fucking ever.
It's a
yeah,
fun
but
game.
everybody already
Yeah,
knew
sure.
Diablo 4 was in development. They kept dropping hints like crazy.
Yeah.
And
Well,
the
and now
league
they just maybe they
last
just
week probably forced their hand along with the Blizzard, the whole situation with Hong Kong.
Yeah, that's
And
what I was.
they did last year.
That's
They're
what I
probably
was-
like, oh, we gotta bring the big guns and show something now. Otherwise,
Yeah.
no one's gonna attend BlizzCon anymore.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
thinking
there were
that too.
rumors that
That's-
they were going to like announce it last year, but then didn't. So,
Yeah,
which
that
makes
was
sense because like a lot of the rumors about Diablo 4 being in development came out from pretty much last year. Maybe a little bit
Early
more.
speculation.
Maybe a little earlier, yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind, but I mean, you got to realize that we might not live to see Diablo 4, so
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, yeah, there's that phone game for you. That I know you were wondering about that in the little chat thing. Diablo Immortal is coming out soon, I think. Which is that
Should
Diablo
that be like
phone
one of
game.
our first mobile games we review?
I mean, we did Pokemon Go, so I mean, sure.
Yeah, that already counted.
Audrey Hepburn or Marilyn Monroe?
Hepburn.
Hepburn.
I used
Wait
to be.
for what?
I just
What do
it's
you
just
think?
any okay.
No, I want.
Audrey
Wait,
Hepburn,
wait.
Marilyn Monroe. That's all you
Marry,
need to know.
fuck,
Almost
kill.
any ad.
Just
What about
any
cooking,
situation in your
cleaning?
mind versus Aubrey Hepburn versus Marilyn Monroe?
What about just marry
Anything you
and
can think
fuck?
of.
What about those
Just
two?
anything you could think of, any competition.
But it would depend on the situation, I think.
Marry and fuck. How about that? No kill because there's only
create a
two.
situation for yourself real fast,
Mary,
Craig.
because I can fuck her all day.
Yeah, which one? I think I would fuck Marilyn Monroe and marry Audrey Hepburn to fuck her all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would. Yeah,
They're both dead.
I mean,
right?
if
Well,
you-
Marilyn Monroe
If you wanted
was-
it just to make it just about
Marilyn
that.
Monroe is fucking nuts too. So
Oh, but
that's-
she is real attractive. But
I
Audrey
always-
Hepburn
I always
is
found,
real
I always found
good looking.
Marilyn Monroe is yes attractive, but not like the pinnacle of attractiveness like they had.
Well,
like she
yeah,
was at
I mean
time.
that didn't come later until Scarlett Johansson was born into the world.
I kid you
Dude,
not.
I really don't understand your obsession with Scarlett.
kid you not.
Johansson.
I had a full on like dream / conversation with. Come on, brain fart. Jennifer Lawrence. It's like it goes in
Really?
depth. Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence.
hmm She was like one of my
Talking
first.
bobblehead.
No, she was like
In-depth
one of my
conversation.
first on-screen crushes. So
Me too, but she's not
And it's-
intelligent.
I don't know.
it's also her personality. I kind of like that. So,
yeah,
bubbly.
but I had a whole on conversation with her. Got her phone number in the dream,
Wow.
and
was it
and then-
8675309? Like, aw, I can't even get it in the dream.
and then later that day, since you know I have certain dreams that kind of stick with you throughout the day, I went up and looked up Jennifer Lawrence and clicked on the news tab to see what was going on. She had gotten married the day before.
Yeah.
God damn it! I missed my chance.
See, here's my thing is, so it's a multi-step process, right? When you're first starting to date somebody, you have to set up these little parameters that are like, if this opportunity ever comes,
You mean the list is what you're
the
talking
list? Yeah, you got the list, and I'm not talking about the list. I'm talking about the list, right? The list of people that if
about.
it
That you can
ever
cheat
was
on.
available,
You can cheat with.
I could have sex with. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I said explicitly Scarlett Johansson, and it was like fine, and maybe it was a joke. Apparently, she was joking because I brought it up later, and she was not very pleased about that because I showed her an article that was like Scarlett Johansson basically talking about how she's married, but she's kind of open to that, and I was like,
monogamy. Okay.
she's not. She doesn't believe in monogamy, and I'm like, hey, Alex, check this shit out. And so I have this mean aging thing. So like, she's a little older than me, right? But she's way better looking. And I think around like I need to get famous enough by like 35 because I think that's when our attractiveness level will be about even. But she's kind of like going downhill, and I'm like also going downhill but slower, like just after my peak, you know. And like I have to be famous and in really good shape by about 35, and that's my peak chance. And I need to get as much notoriety built up by then, and then I can fucking sleep with Scarlett Johansson right before both of us plummet into like, you know, old age and shit. But
I mean, everyone then talks about the list. Everyone thinks it's like a fucking joke just because, you know, you're never going to get a chance to do that. So, of course, you have the list. But then here's Schweiss fucking like going
Planning
to
it out.
make it happen. And it's like, but you said it was okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were joking.
it's not a joke. It's never a joke.
It's
really gonna happen.
You do one of those like visualization boards and your fucking list is on the board.
Yeah.
You know, visualize your
little too
goals.
far.
Like,
Yeah. I tried to add names to the list afterwards. That's a no-no too. You can't. You can't add names, especially when like.
Oh, were you trying to add Janelle Monáe?
I did say that, and it was met with anger and a no. So the list, you have to establish that like early.
Maybe you have to set the rules for the list early on, where you can like reconvene every year to both of you adjust the list.
Yeah, it's like the list moot or whatever. You have like a big group.
So
and
it's
then
the fuck draft. Every year you guys get together and form the lines of the draft.
Yeah. It's
but
like
see, you have to. You also have to. Maybe, hopefully, find a couple names that a threesome is possible.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know.
So it's like,
Wait, so who is on your list?
Well, the only official list.
Obviously is Scarlett Johansson, but
Scarlett Johansson was an official list member. If I were
She's
to,
been an official list member since
for a long time. But if I were to,
unbeknownst to her,
if I were to add to the list, it would probably be.
Wait, who's on the official list first?
I think it's just Scarlett.
yeah.
I
It
might
really
have
is.
one-
That's
I
not
might
really a
have-
list. That's
I might
just-
have just. I think I have.
Just a pipe dream.
I have what's her name on there too. The chick from. Chick who played Harley Quinn.
yeah, I thought Margot Robbie.
Margot
I
Robbie.
think
I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
I
you
got
have
Margot Robbie in before the deadline.
Before the
Cutoff date.
deadline.
Yeah, and there's no trade. There's no trade deadline because there's no trade. Or else I'd probably boot Margot and find someone else that was open. And find like the mean age of where they'll be downhill.
Oh
and I'm
God,
downhill.
the fucking draft you're
So,
looking at.
okay, so
You're looking for rookies of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, the
I was looking
up-and-coming
for rookie of the year, and now I need to look for
rising
like,
star. Oh
I need to look
no,
for the
this
vets.
is not a conversation
I need to
we
look.
should have.
I need to look for the veterans, the ones I'll have a chance with.
Oh man, I just
Rookie of
had a
the Year was
very
the-
dark but very humorous joke that I'm gonna keep in.
Yeah,
Not-
the rookie
not
of the
say.
year. That's not going to work out. It's got to be like the all stars, the ones that are like getting up there. I would say Jennifer Aniston. I would possibly put on the list now. I mean, I don't know. I would have probably put her on the list before,
Still way out of your league.
but it wasn't ridiculous. Yeah.
I don't have an official list. I don't know. It's just not something. I go to movies and I enjoy movies. There are a few actors I know the names of, but I never get so involved to know all the films a certain actor has done or be that concerned about it. Yeah. And my only first on-screen crush was Jennifer Lawrence that I could actually say that I had an on-screen crush about. Everyone else is I think she's pretty good looking, but I'd never someone I'd build a list around.
Yeah. No, I she's not bad, but I don't know. Her face looks kind of weird to me.
She never graduated high school.
Yeah, it's not surprising, but I don't know. I'm kind of an asshole, I've realized.
Yeah. You're finally coming to terms with
Yeah,
it.
no, I finally realized that.
2019.
Same thing happened with fucking Emma Watson. I used to think Emma Watson was really attractive, and now, the more I look, it's
Now you just see the forehead.
yeah, I'm how many foreheads do you need? I mean, I'm balding, and yeah, mine's going to get longer, but, I still think I'll probably have less technical forehead, grounds, Because, my head, I don't know, it's the way your head is shaped that, affects that, my head's, kind of, slicked back. It's weird shaped. It's not long. And so when you have a longer head, you have a longer forehead. And I've started to, notice that. And I saw this Beauty and the Beast toy one time. Yes. And it her head was huge and bulbous, and I was crying laughing at that. I was like, "Oh my god, that is the thing! Her head is just a little bit. There's too much, just a little bit too much forehead." And I'm I was just dying with fucking looking at this thing. And it's like Eli Manning or Peyton Manning. His head just it was fucking nuts.
Now, Peyton Manning has a fucking forehead.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Well, it no longer becomes a forehead; it becomes a five head.
Yeah, it's huge, and before it was he had Craig's forehead, this fucking no forehead basically.
Wait, but have you seen Craig with a buzz cut?
Yeah, it's disturbing. This looks like a yeah.
His head becomes Eggman or Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah,
but it was also the angle too. But
yeah, that was really great. You can't do that anymore, Craig. You can't do that.
I'm
you
not
can't
going
just
to.
do that to us, you know?
Got to do it to him.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have any other questions? Anything in the Discord?
Okay, here we go. After dark question: what kind of Hyborian sorcery is Ewan McGregor using that allowed him to not age in over 20 years? Seriously, he looks pretty much unchanged.
Well,
The same
sorcery.
formula
Okay,
that
so
Keanu
sorcery
Reeves
isn't really
uses.
defined in the Hyborian world, you know. So we can't really say.
Yeah.
That's just for like the wizards.
Yeah.
We're over here being barbarians. We can't tell you
Magic?
how sorcery works. It's
Magic.
Yeah, if it's fucking magic, then it's magic. You know, like we don't fucking know the inner workings. Of,
Yeah. I would say yes, the same things that Keanu Reeves is using. I think it's
I think
essence,
Keanu Reeves is just a vampire.
I think it's essence of honestly, I think what it all comes
Keanu
back
Reeves
to
is definitely aged, guys.
they're either
It's just
All right.
because he's sworn off of blood, and so he's slowly starting to show the effects.
Well,
Yeah.
no, like I mean, if you look at him from when he was in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, like he's definitely aged.
That was when he was still exuberant and in his youth. I think he goes through phases where he swears off of blood, but then he's like, well, do I really want to leave the world in the state it's in now? I need to go do something to change the world. So he will in secret start to imbibe on more blood, and he'll get back up to, you know, his full power. And that's why you can see paintings of him looking a little more middle-aged back in the Renaissance era. And then as time progresses, he just goes through these phases. And so he's going to wait until his popularity dies down, and then he'll make a resurgence.
Dude, do we know if Bill and Ted 3 is actually coming out?
I think it
Yeah, I'm
is,
pretty sure,
next
yeah.
year.
Yeah.
God, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
The
One more than two. Bogus Journey isn't.
Bogus Journey is kind of lame,
Yeah.
but I enjoyed parts of it.
Me too.
But I haven't
Excellent
seen anything
Adventure is
about
still the
Ewan
greatest.
McGregor being equally immortal.
he does look pretty young, but I mean, I don't think he hasn't aged.
Yeah, it's
Train
just
spotting 1 and 2.
it's all down to
It's-
living a healthy lifestyle and actually
Yeah.
taking care of your skin.
Yeah.
You don't wash your face 2 times a day and moisturize. What are you doing?
Yeah. Do you do that, Cameron?
Not as much as I should, but I'm trying.
Not as much as I should. Jesus. Yeah. I think it's essence of Chuck Norris is what it really is. Like
Essence of Chuck
they're
Norris.
either Eskimo brothers
How do you
with
even
Chuck
obtain
Norris.
essence of Chuck Norris?
You got to milk it out of them.
How?
I mean, just leave it at that. I'm pretty sure you can come up with the rest.
And then you have to inject the serum into your body, and then you
The turkey plate.
yeah, with a turkey baster like in that fucking movie.
Oh God.
And that's how you reverse age and stay young forever is Chuck Norris, because he's like 80 almost or something, and he does not look that old at all. He's a good one. But yeah, they're either Eskimo brothers with him or they obtained his seed.
Eskimo brothers.
It's one of those two. Keanu and
How would
Ewan
that
McGregor.
work? How do you,
Eskimo brothers? You don't
well,
know?
no, I know how that works, but like how
It's
would
like
how
fresh.
would the immortality be passed through that?
It's no. You have to Eskimo
well, does that-
right
it's
after.
It's got to.
Well, does that mean that like the chick is the source
Yes.
of immortality?
That's what is being
she
implied. by Eskimo
harnesses
brothers.
Okay.
it within? Yeah,
she's the Eve. Not the
and
Eve.
So we gotta find this woman that they all have in common, I guess.
yeah, and there's just a little
fucking
bit.
And that's the
Or-
source.
We have to cut to
There's a
Schweiss with
little
his
bit
hair all
left.
in disarray with the cork board with all these different pictures and his red yarn.
trying to find out which one it is.
Yeah, tracing back through the years to connect. It's to connect
It's
Chuck
one of the
Norris to
things that
Keanu to Ewan.
It's like, oh my god,
I found the source. He
It's
flies out as soon as he can.
Johansson.
But then technically, wouldn't quote unquote the source also be a woman who hasn't aged
You would think, yeah.
because she's the fount of youth?
She has aged, but not like a lot.
We're starting to sag.
You know what? Betty White hasn't aged since like she was 50.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here we go. Bringing up Betty White.
Is that going to be yours? I mean, did she get with Chuck Norris in her 50s?
I mean, maybe.
When he was a strapping young lad of 25.
I mean, if you look at her now and from when she was in Golden Girls, she really doesn't look very different.
I think once you reach a certain level of old, you just kind of tap out. You know, like it's just
His
max.
skin
Like you
is
can
already
only,
kind of formed.
yeah, you can only
You
crinkle.
can only get so old.
You can only crinkle a piece of paper so much before it's just kind of done. You know, like that's it, max crinkle capacity, and I think she reached that.
There's
At the end of
also
Golden Girls.
cosmetic surgery to tighten up your skin too.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess.
true.
I don't know if she's done that, though.
I mean,
If she has an
think she
age, she
would've.
probably
why wouldn't
has.
she? I mean, if you have the money to do
Type
it,
of person to do it.
if you have the money to make a simple modification, just make yourself look, as youthful as possible for a while, wouldn't you do it?
I don't know.
No.
I don't think-
I just think Betty White.
I mean,
is
I
immortal.
guess I'm asking the wrong crowd for that because
Yeah.
no one, usually men wouldn't do anything like that. But
Yeah, there's a certain dignity behind aging as a man. As
Yeah.
a woman, it's a much harsher.
it's much harsher, especially when they come across your path and you
Yeah,
have to.
and I'm a fucking dick to him. I'm like, wow, you've been 50 for the last 30 years, huh?
yeah, yeah.
And they're only 40. Yeah.
I mean, but if you had, let's just say, let's put it this way, Schweiss. If you had a good amount of disposable income, would you do something about your hair?
Get the plugs.
Not necessarily the plugs, but
what else would I do?
don't they have like other stuff where it's not necessarily a fake hair they put in your? I mean, I guess the plugs
It's not fake. It would just
look
be from my ass.
because plugs
Yeah.
used to look really bad, but I guess they don't look as bad anymore.
No, they look pretty good now.
Would you do that?
I don't know. I might, but I don't know if I would. I mean, like,
I mean, so you're debating about it though. You're not turning it down right away.
not necessarily, yeah.
There
'Cause
you
the
go.
hair is different.
Yeah, well,
Like, I
is
wouldn't
it?
do anything about
I mean, as far as men aging and the signs of age, and was women aging and their signs of age, make men losing their hair is a pretty common thing, and some guys would correct. So,
yeah. I don't know. I'd like to say no because it doesn't really matter.
right,
But it does
Even though
change
none of
the
it
way
really
you,
matters.
It does change the way you look, like, drastically.
Mhm.
So, maybe.
There you go. We got a solid maybe.
Yeah, I might. That would be the one thing I would
But
do.
when you do finally cut your hair, you should try going bald. Just pick it. See how you like that. You never know until you know.
Well, I'm gonna have to know because that's gonna have to be how it is.
You gotta,
Right.
you gotta get that coffee scented hair regrowth shampoo that I got you before. You
Dude,
just
I
gotta
feel like that
only
stuff
use that.
had
No,
an
no.
air in it. 'Cause, like, it felt so dry. after I
No.
used
So
it.
go bald and then just treat your hair or your shampoo and let it grow back and see what happens. I can get you like one of those special like motorcycle razors so you can make like little motorcycle sounds as you pick your hair in the morning.
motorcycle razor.
Yeah, it's curved into the shape of your scalp, but then it looks like either a John Deere tractor or a motorcycle or a jet ski. You just put your hand in and
Oh yeah.
It would suck to get scalped.
Yeah, I'm like, wow.
Straight razor.
Yeah.
you should try it.
I was thinking about doing it because I was gonna do Jack Nicholson.
So I had
For-
a coworker who's thinning just like you, but he never grew his hair out long. And this one day he decided just to go for it, and he looks really good.
yeah.
Yeah. So you never know until you try it. I mean, like who are you trying to impress? You're married. You work at the post office. None of the guys there would care.
You got to keep up appeal. I mean,
If no one's gonna think twice, like they're like, oh, you shaved your hair, and if you don't like it, just wear a hat.
I
You
totally
never know.
view you as a completely different person now. It's not
Yeah.
going to happen. So
I mean, if you're gonna go bald, might as well just see what it look like. You can just grow it back.
can I though, or is my body gonna be like, well, you don't want
It
it?
doesn't do that.
oh well, it's a risk out to take.
It doesn't do that. And I think maybe the listener should decide if we get a certain number of listeners to say you should try going
the
bald
next
for a
time
minute.
He should go for the top knot. You know,
Ooh,
I don't know if I can, dude. There's not much up
just
there.
well, you're
No,
not
it's-
supposed to
it's-
have
it's
the hair
from
on
the
top.
back hair,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. There's plenty in the back.
Yeah, you just got to grow the back hair long enough, then put it up in a top knot.
That's kind of heinous.
you could do like
Bald guys
you could
with
do the whole
ponytails.
the whole warrior top knot thing where everything's shaved besides the ponytail, and just put that on top knot.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't know. I'm kind of too white for that, though.
I never saw your
It's better than the man
your
bun.
Shining costume.
I didn't do it. That's why.
Why not?
Because I don't know. I just was lazy. I installed Conan Exiles and I fucking slipped
Conan
into
on Halloween night.
I was gonna like make my hairline go super far back,
Yeah.
Kiz's in the movie, and then I was gonna shave my head after that, like all the way, and that was gonna be my thing. I was gonna try out how I looked bald, but I
too
just
bad.
didn't do the costume.
It's too bad.
Yeah, could see right now, but instead I have a shitload of hair where I have hair.
All right.
And then an okay amount where
I guess
kinda don't.
if you want to see what Caleb looks like bald, just let us know. Make a Twitter
Donate
poll
to
about
the
it.
Patreon.
Twitter
that
poll.
would be an interesting
What are the
poll,
options?
but-
Is top knot?
Yeah, forced entry, like it's forced
I
hairstyle.
kind of want to see you to go for the top knot.
Dude, I'd have to grow this hair out for a while.
It's definitely going to be like a year from now.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it would work out.
I feel like it was like
Solve the
medium-
balding problem.
I feel like it was like semi-medium length, and then like overnight it just became like definite medium length hair. Like it was just like, it's a little long, and now it's like now it's everywhere. So,
All right.
except for where I want it to be, which is the top of my head. Sadly. Yeah, we could do that though. That'd be fun. We'll do a Twitter poll. Fuck
Yeah.
around with that. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this episode of Nude Clan After Dark. Thanks for hanging out, guys. 385-204-3921. Get us some fucking questions. Use the Discord. Do it wherever you want to, but we're going to need some more, so hopefully we hear from you guys soon. See you later.
Mankind has always been the poison.
Give up on yourself. Give up on the world.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Dumbass. Kick logic out and do the impossible. Remember that.
I'm glad I met you guys. It made me pick up on things I probably would have just gone on ignoring.